Whether you've already popped the big question or you've answered it with a yes, you're engaged. Now it's time to start planning for wedding day, and the Fall Engagement Bridal Expo may be something to add to your calendar. This segment is sponsored by ShowBride. Amanda Carson is the owner of the Avenir Bridal Bouquet. Charlette Crowell is the owner of Before You Do Pre-Marital Services, and Alan Blackwell is the owner of Blackwell Professional Self-Care Solutions, and they're all here to tell us what we need to know about the expo. And since there are three of you, let's get right to it. For newly engaged couples, explain what the expo is all about.
Well,
go ahead.
Basically, it's a place where you can go and find everything that you need for your wedding. If you need a vendor, if you need basically a DJ, a venue, or a place to go to, or any other service that you didn't know that they had that you needed, it's all there at the Bridal Show. It's like one-stop shop.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Well, now, is it only for couples, the expo?
No, guests can come as well. Bridesmaids, mothers. You know, it's a fun family event.
So that's probably a neat idea. If do you find more brides than grooms, or are the grooms being dragged?
A little bit of both, probably.
It's a good mix. Yeah.
But it could be a fun day for the bride. Could be.
Yeah.
You know, maybe bring some of your bridesmaids. Bring your mom. I mean, you know, the moms always want to come.
Absolutely, yes.
All right. When they come, what should they be looking for? What are some of the important questions that they should be asking?
Well, one is to make sure that the vendor is open on the date of the wedding.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Sure,
make sure they're available for your day.
Now, when people come to the expo, do they have a dead set date in mind, or do they want to work with the vendors that they want to make sure that the vendors are available? How does that work?
I find that it's both. Some do. They've already got maybe their venue, so they've got their date set, but they need a photographer. You know, they need that kind of things.
You run into that problem where you can get the venue, but you can't get the photographer, you can't get the band, and if so, what do you do?
Pretty much you have options with the DJs or what other venues. And so if you're set on your venue, which I think is one of the hardest things to get because of the dates, then you might want to have choice 1, choice 2, choice 3 for your DJ or whatever, but keep your venue.
All right, you all have very unique services. Let's start with yours.
Oh, before you do, we are a premarital coaching and counseling service. We equip and teach engaged couples on the relationship skills and tools that they need to have, preferably before they get married, but we also do service after you get married as well. But we talk about communication, we talk about conflict resolution skills, roles in the home. I mean, spiritual beliefs. We talk about anything in their life to help them to personality differences. That's a big one because you're joining your life. So I help them discover what that is and how they can combine that. And if they run into conflict, I teach them the conflict resolution skills so they can continue to have a happy life.
And at what point should they start thinking about doing this?
I would recommend at least 6 months to a year, but sometimes we don't always get that. Sometimes we get it like a month before they get married. So, and that's cool too.
What specifically, what do you specialize in?
Well, massage basically. It's a mobile chair massage. Basically, we go up to either rehearsal dinners or we'll go for a bridal shower, or maybe even the day of the wedding, we'll work on the bridal party.
And you handle the overall expo.
I have the wedding gowns part.
So the wedding gown, that's one of the most important.
It is. So we're doing the fashion show, which is really exciting. We get to show off 50 of our dresses.
Wow.
Yeah. So we'll have a good time doing that at the show as well.
All right. Well, thank you guys very much for being here. This segment is sponsored by ShowBride. Newly engaged couples, don't miss this year's Fall Engagement Bride Expo. It's happening Sunday, November 20th from 2 o'clock in the afternoon to 5 o'clock at the Founders Inn and Spa in Virginia Beach. For ticket information and more, visit showbride.com. You can also follow them on social media at ShowBride.